And that's why I never read the comments.
I'm like, I just want to I'm not even.
You look amazing tonight. I love what you're wearing.
The Holly sandwich.
Oh my God, girl. I have an angry clown fetish.
But that's hard. Unless it's an NBA team or something.
No, that was so crazy to me. I was like, whoa. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Holly Randall Unfiltered. Of course, before we get started, as always, a word to my amazing sponsors at Strip Chat. Strip Chat is the biggest online cam community in the world. It is the premier adult live streaming platform. If you're a creator who is looking to expand your platforms and wants to try live streaming with the most amount of visitors in the world, we're talking 500 million registered users a month, Strip Chat is the place to go. They have an amazing number of community managers that will help walk you through your profile, help answer all your questions. They have their cam coach, Nikki Knight, who I've had on this show, who is constantly doing live educational pieces. And she is always giving out tips to help maximize your profile and your earnings. And of course, if you're a fan who just wants to go meet cool people, exciting, new, sexy people, Strip Chat is the place to be. You can find them online, or you can follow them on YouTube and on Instagram at scworld.official. So my guest today is somebody who proves that there's no expiration date on reinvention. She grew up in Houston, took a leap at 32, quit her retail management job the day after her very first scene for Bang Bros, packed up and was in LA a week later. 17 years, a few well-earned breaks, and several reinventions later, she's shooting for everyone from Brazzers to Evil Angel to Adult Time, building her brand on OnlyFans and Minx, producing her own creator events, and, training for a marathon. She turns 50 this September and swears she's just getting started. Please welcome the unstoppable Mellanie Monroe.
Yay, I love that. That sounds so exciting.
Isn't it so nice to hear somebody
so cool.
kind of spit all your accolades out in one sitting? You're like, God, I do.
That was super cute.
I do a lot. I'm fucking accomplished.
I'm a busy girl.
Yeah. No shit. So let's talk about your beginnings, because you're in retail management and you started at 32, and a lot of people start in this industry earlier. There's a lot of debate over whether or not 18 is too young. So how is it for you getting in at 32? Are you glad that you waited that long?
I'm very glad that I waited. I feel like everything in my life was kind of started late because I was in a relationship from 15 to 27.
Oh, wow.
I had the same boyfriend from 15 to 27, and I didn't get to do anything. He kept me in the house. He was a DJ. And so I feel like I missed all the college fun years. So I feel like at around 30 is when I was like, you know what? I feel 20.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I just went a little bit wild.
They say 30 is the new 20. 30
Yes.
my 30s were fantastic. I had the best time in my 30s.
Yeah. I had a really good time.
40s has kind of been better for me. But it's just different, I guess, right? Yeah. Okay, so you were working in retail management. So what prompted the switch?
It was a gradual, girls gone wild for me. So I was managing a retail store in Houston, and I had just gotten single at the time. And so over those few years, I was just learning how to match my toenail polish, put makeup on, all of these kind of things. Just started going out 28, 29, 30. And I got transferred to a store in Bal Harbour in Florida. And yeah.
Florida's the gateway drug?
Florida was Miami was my gateway drug. A long story short, I met some people, and, I met an agent, and I met one of the owners of one of the companies, and they were like, yeah, just come check out this shoot. And I checked out in the VIP. I don't know if you remember that one.
Mm-hmm, I do.
I checked that out, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I was too scared to do it. And then I was just like, you know what? Let's try it. No one's going to see this movie. Let's go. So I shot one the next day. I shot Bang Bros first and then Reality Kings the next day. And I was still working at the retail store. I don't know if I can say the brand, but I was still working for Lacoste. The little crocodile.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I got on my scooter. I was going to work and there was some construction guys and some guys at the scooter rental place. And they're like, they literally put my scene up the next day. And they're like, we just saw you. Oh my gosh. And I was like, there's no hiding it from this point. Like,
Yeah.
they literally put the movie up the next day.
Wow.
And
Those are two big brands too, which you probably didn't realize at the time, I assume.
I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had no idea what I was getting into, but for me, it was just like, balls to the wall. Let's go.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
I mean, how did that conversation start though? Because you're like, I met some people and they talked me into doing like adult work, and that usually it's not that simple.
Well, it was like, okay, so I was doing retail. I wasn't making the money that I wanted to make, of course.
Like, the hell does in retail?
I was even managing the store. Like I was barely getting by.
Yeah.
And it was a guy, and he was more trying to push me into like escorting. He was trying to push me that way. And I was like, oh, this could be fun money. But then all in that same week, he was also like, you should do a movie. That's going to help this. That's going to help that. And so I'm like, okay.
I mean, how sexual were you before you got into the industry? Was this always something was it ever in the back of your mind?
I had never seen a porn until I shot a porn.
Jeez.
I had never.
What an introduction.
I had never seen a porn movie. I was like this, like growing up in shelter, having this jealous boyfriend who literally just kept me under wraps in the house. Like I was like this weird jealous girlfriend, and I was like, "There's no way I'll let him watch a dirty movie. Like I don't want to see that stuff."
Were you one of those people that considered that cheating? Like,
I did.
If your significant other watches porn, yeah.
I totally did, and so yeah, it was crazy for me. It was crazy. Yeah, I didn't realize how much that guy in my life like shaped who I was. Mm-hmm. But he was just turning me into what he wanted me to be. Of course, definitely wasn't who I am.
Of course,
yeah.
So walk me through that first scene. Like, what were you thinking when you showed up on set? Were you nervous?
I was very nervous, but they made it so comfortable. It was like for me, it was like getting dolled up. I felt like a little princess. Like people were holding my water for me, and it was like unusual. Like every little thing they did just made it so comfortable that it actually was a lot of fun. And I was super nervous, and you can tell probably the first 2 years of porn, you can tell I had no idea what I was doing because I'm like making the photographer laugh. So I'm talking the whole photo shoot, and every picture is my mouth like talking. You can tell I didn't know what I was doing at all. Yeah. And I was super insecure, but they just made you feel like a princess, like gassing you up. Oh my God, that's good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm like, this is great. Like I want to do this every day. And so I did.
So do you remember who you did your first scene with?
I don't remember who the first scene was with, but I do remember I think it was the Reality Kings. It was the guy, I can't remember, the MILF Hunter. The original MILF Hunter, and he put a beer can like on my butt. Like I just remember that. It was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, his name was Sean something. That was my second scene. I don't remember who my first scene was with.
Okay, that's all right. So when the scene came out, did you watch it?
I couldn't watch it. Like I saw a couple of like little clips, and I just couldn't watch the whole thing. I just lost my mind. I didn't watch any of my movies the first 5 years of porn.
Okay. So when the movie
I'm such a weirdo.
No, trust me. Like people ask me why I won't shoot porn. I don't even like looking at myself in the mirror when I'm having sex.
I couldn't
like
do it.
I can't. Yeah. I would not be able to watch myself.
Yeah.
I don't like, I've made like some sex tapes like with significant others. Mm-hmm. I don't watch those.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like the guy watches, I don't fucking watch them.
Yeah.
There's one blowjob video that I have that's just very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good at it.
Yeah.
But I don't actually know where that is anymore either.
That's so funny. No, I think it was like a mixture. It had to do with like me looking at those pictures, because the first thing you see is your pretty girls, right? Mm-hmm. Your pictures. And so me looking at how goofy I looked, and like I could tell I was talking in every single picture. I think that deterred me from wanting to see the movie. I was like, oh no, if I don't like
Did
the
they
picture.
publish all the photos? They didn't even edit them? Oh God, I hate it when companies do that.
Back then, your entire photo set was on the internet for everyone to see.
And that photographer didn't have the decency to delete the bad ones.
Or even just tell me to shut up and smile. Yeah. I'm nervous, right? I'm naked in front of somebody. I'm nervous, so I'm talking. Like naturally, my personality is to make everybody else laugh. That's the Virgo in us, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just talking and laughing and trying to make everybody comfortable so that I'm comfortable.
Of course.
And yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. But yeah, I would go on the internet and see every single angle, and I was like, oh my goodness.
So what made you decide to keep going?
It was fun. I was making good money. And for me, everybody asks, like, what's your favorite thing about it? Well, I love the acting. I love getting dressed up. I love playing dress up. But it's also good money. And that good money equals freedom for me. And I didn't have freedom for a really long time.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't have freedom. And so for me, like the freedom of being able to make my own schedule, even though I want to work every day, just the freedom of being able to do that is amazing.
When you got like your first
That's
check,
what keeps me going.
When you got like your first big check or had that steady income, do you remember what your first splurge was?
My first splurge was packing up my U-Haul, paying off the apartment in Miami and going straight to LA. About a week and a half later, I moved away.
Oh, wow.
I shot maybe 4 or 5 movies and then I was out.
And then you were like, okay,
that was my splurge.
This is my thing. I'm going to LA. I'm going to make this work.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Did you tell your family and friends back in Houston like what you were doing?
I didn't tell anybody, no.
Okay.
I didn't tell family.
Okay.
But my friends all knew.
And then I'm assuming family found out eventually?
They did. Yes.
And was that positive, negative?
I didn't have a lot of family members in my life. So, but my mom, she wasn't cool with it. She hasn't been cool with it the first 12 years. Now she's okay.
It took 12 years, huh?
It took 12 years.
Yeah.
Now she's finally like, Kelly, I don't judge you. She says she's like, Kelly K. She's real from Houston. We're super country. Yeah. Kelly K, I'm just not going to judge you anymore. And I'm like, okay. All right, Mom.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. I'm glad you came around.
It took her a while.
Yeah. So you've been in and out of the industry for over 17 years.
Yes.
Sometimes leaving for family, sometimes when you fall in love. What pulls you back every time?
I miss it. It's fun. It's really fun. I've even taken acting classes. My favorite part of porn is the acting.
So you like doing features?
I want more features. But even the ones with the setups, the acting, it's a top ad, so it takes a couple hours just to shoot that part.
Can you explain to those who don't know what an ad scene is?
An ad scene, automatically you look at it and the first thing you think is that's going to be a long day. So you clock that in your head. That it's not going to be 6 to 8 hours, or it's going to be more 10 to 12 hours. That's because they want to get extra angles, extra shots. They shoot, it's a longer storyline. And that's just so they can put you at the top of the page when you click on the website. But that's what you want. That's awesome. I don't dread it at all. I'm like, please give those all to me. I don't want to be an update.
Yeah. So ad scenes generally you'll see, if you go on a tube site, you'll see those little speeded up GIFs. And often there's these really outrageous moments. They're very specific with their direction about how you capture certain moments.
Yes.
My friend Mike Quasar shoots a lot of them.
Yes.
He's so good at them.
Yes.
Towards the end of my directing career, when I was doing one of my last scenes for Twisties, we did a Christmas scene, and it was an ad scene. And I took one look at the script and I was like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
And I called Mike and I was like, can you please shoot this ad scene for me? I will pay you out of my own income. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah. But he makes it fun though.
Yeah. And he's so experienced at it. He knows exactly how to get it. But there's these just ridiculously goofy moments, and they want these particular shots that are sometimes really difficult to get, logistically.
Yeah. They're up and under your leg, and they're make your face really crazy.
Yeah. You're always this big, ridiculous expression.
I know. The first one Mike ever shot with me, it was a To Catch a Predator spoof.
Oh,
and it was hilarious. It was so funny.
how do you make that funny?
It's just because the way they were talking, like the guy was acting just like Chris Hansen. It was really funny.
Oh my God.
But it's kind of like, it's a little different, the way they made the storyline, but it was fun.
What's one of your favorite scenes that you've done?
One of my favorites is because it was different. It was with, who was it with? Rochelle Ryan and Lolly Dames and Damian Daysky and Diego Perez. And we were on one of those, we were in Miami, literally felt like we were in the jungle, someone's crazy jungle backyard. And we were on one of those tour buses, like the ones that are open on the top.
Okay.
So we rode that around. Everybody that was like working on the set were extras. We had more extras and it was like a whole tour bus scene. That was one of my favorites just because it was so fun and different. And it was really funny. Like we're slamming on the brakes and then I fall and, my mouth falls on a dick. It's fun.
Oh, yeah. As one does.
It's a super cute scene. It was really
Who
cute.
was it for?
Brazzers. Just kidding. Brazzers.
Brazzers. All right. Go look it up, guys.
It was really cute.
All right. So you talk about reinventing yourself with each return. New look, new vibe, new niche. So walk me through how you do that.
Well, for one thing, we're very close in age. As you get older, you start to pay more attention to what you eat and your health. And you just take better care of yourself once you get, especially into your 40s. But every time I come back, I'm in better shape. I changed my hair and it gets better. I learned how to do my makeup better. Like everything is better. And just over the years, I've just been getting a lot healthier. My mom's a professional runner, so she's trained me to run marathons. So when I say reinvent, it's just reinvent my look and definitely reinvent my body type. And just, I feel like I'm just, I'm trying to be that fine wine thing, aging like fine wine. So I'm just trying. Each time I come back, I'm just better and I feel better and it's like cool. And the breaks help.
Yeah, of course. You don't want to get burnt out.
No.
Well, and also the MILF thing wasn't always like such a big niche as it is now. Now it's one of the most popular niches.
It is.
I mean, back in my day. But, I've been in for 27 years. So,
wow. That's awesome.
So early, like in my, shooting and directing career, if you were like 28, it was like, it's like the end of your career. And then honestly, I think the internet really was responsible for helping to like fuel what people actually wanted to see, and create work for that.
Yes.
And it feels like it happened with American Pie and like Stifler's mom, like the whole MILF thing, because that's where that came from. But I can't imagine that a movie had that much impact on society. I think it's maybe just that moment when we saw like, oh yeah, like people are like older women and are attractive. And I think also too, like, like you said, you take better care of yourself with just how much we've learned about health and fitness and biohacking and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I entered right when it was just getting started because that's, right when I moved to LA, Lisa Ann was my agent for about a year, which is awesome. And that's right when she did the Sarah Palin. It was right around that time. And so, that's just right when it started getting popular.
Yeah.
And the only thing I hated about that was, thanks to my mom, I have pretty good genes. When I would get on set, they would do my makeup and the director would come in there and be like, put darker lipstick, make her look older, change the clothes, mauve, lots of mauve. Like, that's the only thing I didn't like.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun. I'm super lucky at the time that it came in and the people that were around me. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. They really helped.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And then when we come back, we have so much more to cover. So hang out. We'll be back with you in a moment.
Hit my face.
Hey guys, we are back. Okay, so Mellanie, tell me a little bit about marathon running. I'm clearly no longer in the shape that I was 6 months ago or whatever, but like I remember I was so proud of myself. I was doing Orange Theory. I got to 3 miles.
Yes.
And that felt like such an achievement. But I cannot imagine running 27 miles.
Yeah. It's 26.2 miles and it's crazy. It's a roller coaster of emotions. My mom, she trained me. I've run 3 now. And I'm working towards a 4th very soon. I can't always train for marathons because I get really skinny and I don't like the way I look when I'm really skinny. I want some meat on my bones.
So what keeps you running the marathons then? So it's obviously not like just a fitness thing. It's like an achievement thing?
It's a challenge, and the runner's high is a real thing. And it's very addictive. I have addictive personality already. It just feels so good to run. I work out so many thoughts in my head when I'm training. The most that you'll train up to is I think maybe a 16 or 17 training session. You won't run over that for a marathon. That's about as far as you run. And you're training, and it's like, you short runs, long runs. She mixed it up for me. But when you actually get to the race, when you're on about mile 20 of 26, that's when it is more painful to slow down and walk than it is to run. And it's hard to describe to somebody, but it hurts. It's like you can't stop. You just have to keep pushing it and pushing it. And you laugh, you cry, you get this like runner's high. Like, it's insane.
Wow.
I laughed for like an hour. I cried for like an hour. Every race I do the same thing.
Wow.
But it feels so good after when you're done. Like, it's just like, I like to set goals and accomplish them. So
yeah. My brother he doesn't do it anymore, but he was an ultra runner, which is 100 miles.
Yeah, I'm good on
which
that.
is crazy to me.
Yeah.
He ran for like 26 hours straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't even stop to pee. They just pee in their pants.
They do. They do. When my mom's trying to get a certain time, she's like, that's just what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like the wind is gonna dry you off. And, it's probably like all water at that point.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's intense. Like she's 72 and she runs a 4.5 hour marathon at Boston. And I think my best time is 5 hours, 30 minutes. So that just tells you like,
wow.
But once you become a runner, like you can't ever stop. You always want to do it. So.
Yeah.
But lately I've just been trying to do a lot more weights, but I miss it. So that's why
I've heard that like weightlifting can actually be kind of better for you.
It is.
Or like
it is, especially in your 40s. Like when the hormones start moving around and all that crazy stuff. Yeah. It's the weight training that's more important.
Yeah.
So
So you're turning 50 in September.
I am.
And you say like you feel like that you're just getting started.
I do.
Do you really feel that way? Or is some of that just the old, like, we got to pretend like we don't care about getting old?
I used to be so worried about getting older, like late 30s, early 40s, but now I'm like proud of my age and I tell everybody this is great. And I didn't tell anybody, but I got married this last break.
Oh, wow.
But I wasn't shooting mainstream. I was just doing just my OF. I got married for 2 years. And I say I'm just getting started now because I know that I will never do that again. I'm not going to get married again. You want to kick it together forever? Fine, but no paperwork. That was my first marriage. And I feel like I'm just getting started now because I have a whole new outlook after that. I've had relationships and I've stopped when I fall in love and like live with somebody for a while. But, the marriage thing was intense. I didn't think I was ever going to do it. I don't know what I was thinking.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I had a starter marriage before I met my current husband. But so you're saying that you have a whole new outlook on life now. What does that mean?
Because during that marriage, that was my first time being in a relationship where OnlyFans was around. And I made a lot of sacrifices. Some of that, it was like a compromise. We sat down and had a talk, right? But I stopped doing a lot of things that I really didn't want to do, but also like I was in love. And I just know now, after going through that the past couple of years, that I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to stop doing what I like to do and being myself for a relationship. I finally learned my lesson.
Yeah.
It took 3 relationships and 1 marriage to do that, but I learned my lesson this time and I feel really good about it. I have Brittany Andrews to look up to. She's still trucking. And she just got married.
Yeah.
And she looks amazing and she's still going. So I'm like, I feel like I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
you know, older women are popular right now. So that's why I have that good outlook. It's like, I'm excited.
Are you interested in like dating again? And how is dating for you? Are you even trying?
My divorce isn't final until my birthday because it's 6 months in California. You have to wait.
Okay.
I've been thinking about that a lot. And I'm like, I always said I would never date an industry guy, but I'm thinking like maybe, you know, I might consider that. I don't know. There's a lot of cute guys.
There are.
Yeah.
What about a fan? Do you think you'd ever date a fan?
My last relationship was a fan.
The one you married?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Or, in being honest, he was a client.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The client that never stopped calling and never went away.
And then that did not work out.
Mm-mm.
Do you think that you would be open to dating a fan again, or is there something about that dynamic that doesn't work?
It wasn't really like part of it. I think that that's just kind of how we met. But after that, it wasn't even like, you know, a thing for us. I would definitely date a fan again, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But there's just so many cool things that industry couples are doing nowadays. Like there's a whole space for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, maybe there's a cutie for me out there.
Like win Pornhub's best couple.
Yeah, I think that's so
like
cute.
that.
So
what do you look for in a mate? Like what are the physical and like mental characteristics that like you would require to get you to settle down?
I don't have physical.
Okay.
You know, just as long as I'm attracted to them. But I'm also very attracted to people from their insides.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you have to be funny. You have to be a funny guy and you have to laugh at my jokes too.
You have to be funny and you always have to think, I'm funny.
Yeah. And you like, I need you to want to have a good time. Like I want to go out and explore. Like I'm halfway through my life now. I want to travel. I want to see the world. I want to work hard, which is why I think an industry guy would be perfect for me at this point. I always said for so long, I'm such a hypocrite. I could never date a porn guy. And like my whole outlook has changed now recently too.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're in the industry, holler if you're hit me up. No.
Do you think that the industry treats performers over 40, over 50 differently than it used to? I mean, you've been in and out for a while. Like, How do you see that?
Back then, there was always just like this thing, like we weren't as good as the younger girls. I kind of had that feeling. But nowadays, I feel like as far as like the industry people, the directors and stuff, they appreciate us way more on set.
Oh, I love shooting MILFs.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. When I got to do like MILF movies, I'm like, they're going to be on time. They're going to bring their wardrobe. They would have read the script.
Yeah.
They're going to like the same music as me. I'll put Depeche Mode on and they'll know
and we're good.
Who that is.
We're rocking out. It's true. I can tell that they're like, you know, they have better days when there's older women on set.
Yeah. 100%. I was always like happier to shoot MILFs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing. Like that's the secret is like the experience that makes everything better.
So you're manifesting your first feature film with a major company this year. If you could have like the dream shoot, what would that be?
Just like a cool location. Like I saw recently, like Bree did one that was like a girls, like a camp.
Oh,
like a summer camp thing.
Yes.
Can't remember the name, but I was like,
I know the
God,
name
that's so cool. I would have been the best camp counselor.
Conversion camp?
Yeah, I think that's the name.
It was like I didn't see it. I don't ever watch porn.
I didn't watch it. I just saw like, you know, on social media
but I think it was about like somewhere you're supposed to send like lesbians and they straighten them out or something. I don't know.
That's awesome.
That was the sense that I got. Or maybe they probably flipped that. Obviously everyone remains lesbians at the end. That was the gist that I got.
Nice. Nice. I even 2 summers ago, because I wasn't shooting mainstream, I took some acting classes here in LA. And I'm like, that's what I'm manifesting. Like, I really want to do. I've always wanted to do one. So hopefully somebody's like finds a character for me to play.
Any particular role that you'd like to play?
I'd love to be mean. A comedy would be easy and fun, but again, I like a good challenge. So something scary or somebody just be a mean person.
Okay.
I'd like to be the villain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, sometimes those are more dynamic roles. So speaking of like being mean, do you do any like dommy, mommy type content?
I do, yes.
And
yeah.
do you enjoy that?
It's fun. Yeah. All my customs are like stepmommy stuff. It's
of
awesome.
course.
So they're fun. I play all the different characters. So
How do you draw the line between, because I find that I struggle with this sometimes. How do you draw the line between like giving the customer what they want in terms of, level of meanness versus like just flat out insulting them?
I can't use some of the words that they want me to use. I just can't do it. It's just not in me. It's not who I am. But I can make it cool in other ways. So they're still going to get the whole vibe that they wanted. I struggle with that a lot. I just can't be all the way mean to people. If you want me to tell you have, like you have a tiny penis, I will. But I'm just not going to say it too crazy and too derogatory. But I'm just going to make up for it with hotness, hopefully. Yeah.
It's surprising how many guys are into small penis humiliation.
Mm-hmm.
It is a thing.
I mean, I try to imagine like what that feels like and how that's exciting. And the only thing I could come up with in my head was that, I have an area of opportunity is my thighs. I can always tone up my thighs, right? But I do get a little turned on when the guy makes me feel comfortable and he's like, oh, I like all this jelly moving around. Like when a guy says that to me, like normally that would be kind of offensive, but I like that. So I guess that's how kind of maybe they feel. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, I like all those dimples in your butt. And I'm like, oh, okay, I like that kind of.
But that's like making you feel good about what you perceive to be a flaw.
Sure.
Whereas this is making you feel bad about what people perceive as a flaw.
Yeah,
but that turns you on.
Yeah.
I don't know, the human side. I don't know.
I try so hard to understand it. And like, so I can only, you can only pull from your personal.
Right. And we
feelings.
don't have penises, so we don't really know how important that is.
It's hard. Yeah.
What advice would you give to men who would like to be a better lover?
Communicate. I say, make sure you ask the woman what she likes. Then you're going to be confident because you're doing what she likes. You know what I mean? So that's my biggest thing is just like, I like to talk. And it's fun to talk about it. Like if you're at dinner, like talk about the sex, but you're actually getting the information that you need.
Right.
So that when you do get back after dinner, you know what you're doing at least, a little bit.
What do you like? What personally gets you going?
I love kissing and I like, what we used to call it back in the day, dry humping. I'm from Texas, so we used to call it hunching. I don't know.
I've never heard that before.
That's a Texas thing, the down south thing, I guess. Like I like making out with clothes on first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like that anticipation, drawing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I find, speaking to so many women about this topic, is that a lot of guys, I think, are rushed and they rush through the foreplay.
Yep.
And they don't realize that like women take a while to get there. And I feel like also, unfortunately, a lot of men get their like sex education or their knowledge of women's pleasure from porn. And the foreplay is never that long because you just don't have time.
Yeah.
And we're also shooting it generally for the male gaze. And they're not interested in seeing a long amount of foreplay. So for them, it's like the girl's like wet immediately. But it's,
no, that's just because like when you were kissing me, I spit in my hand and I was put some water on it. And they're like, oh, you're so wet. And I'm like, no, it's been 30 seconds. I'm not wet yet. I just tricked you.
So you love costumes, themes, and like funny setups.
Yes.
What's the most fun or the most ridiculous concept you've ever shot?
I think they're both. I wouldn't say ridiculous, but I would say super cheesy. Like I ordered like the little Aladdin lamp and it had the genie costume. And like we did from my OF and we did the cute little, me and Finny, he's so cute. I put the genie costume on. We did like the purple magic bubble, like every time I went hee and rubbed the thing here. And he was in my backyard and he was like a homeless dude. So he had holes in his thing. And so he found the genie thing and he rubbed it. I peered. I snapped my fingers and he has a house and money. And then he wishes for something else. And then in the bedroom, then he wishes to fuck the genie. So he fucks the genie. And then after I said, I'm going to go take a shower. Make sure you don't rub the lamp again. If you rub it the fourth time, you only get 3. You lose everything. And so he rubs it again. And then he's back in my backyard homeless again. And we cut up his socks and his...
Men never listen.
I love I love producing those little things, like all those little cosplay is what you call it, right?
Yeah.
I love cosplay. It's fun.
Do you have any favorite cosplay costumes specifically?
They're all fun. The only thing I haven't done that I really want to do is Scooby-Doo. Like I even know there's a van in San Diego. You can rent it and they'll drive it up the whole,
Oh, really?
the actual van. Yeah. I know there's been plenty of Scooby-Doos, but I haven't done one myself. So
Would you be Daphne?
probably yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So speaking of producing, let's talk about the content events that you produce, create, and direct.
Yes.
You recently did one with 17 creators. Just give us a little more intel on what that's all about.
That was crazy. So I like to get together and do, the bigger the group, the better for collabing and exposure for everybody. And I've done several with 10 girls, which was a lot. Planning the whole day from start to finish, the concepts, the costumes, all of that. But I took on a really, really big one. And I said, we're going to do St. Patty's Day. We're going to do Easter. And then we'll do a gym one because the house had a nice gym and you don't ever get to really fuck in a gym. That's hard to do. So we invited 17 people and only 3 guys. 3 of them were the fellas. And it's a lot. It's a lot, corralling all these girls and having everybody put their phones down. But I had to plan out a schedule. We had to order costumes. We had to plan the social media and everything. And it turned out perfect. And everybody was like, I can't believe you're doing this. And it was hard. It was very, very hard. But I pulled it off. And so I'm going to help. Kendra Cox is going to do an event soon, one of my friends. And she's going to hire me to do that. So people are actually hiring me now to help them.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the putting together the logistics for those things are crazy. I mean, we did the Strip Chat house in February and that was 25 girls.
Wow.
And that was a lot. I didn't do it was my agency that put it together. But I have to credit the team that I work with did an amazing job.
Yeah.
But logistically, even, and it comes down to things that a lot of people don't think about, parking.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you going to put everybody and all the IDs and the paperwork and got to make sure everyone does it right. And
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It was a full day. I think we got there at 9:00. Everyone showed up around 10:30 and we didn't leave till 7:30. It was a full day, but we got 3 really good scenes. And
That's
it ended
amazing.
up being super cute. And then I had everything planned out. I had every single TikTok we were going to do, every single IG we were going to do. Everything was planned out.
Yeah.
I probably, the 2 weeks before it happened, I probably worked 50 hours.
Yeah.
Each week.
It's everything just putting it together beforehand.
Yeah. But everybody was so gracious and thankful. And I'll do it again, but I'm not going to do it that many people.
Yeah.
I think 10 is going to be my limit.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been in the industry for a while. Do you have any long-term friendships that have lasted across your 17 years in the industry?
You know what? There's girls that I met a long time ago that we may not even talk for 2 or 3 years, but then when we link up again, it's it's nothing changed. It was we talked yesterday, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Do you find that the sex work community is welcoming?
Oh yeah. I think that it's a big family. And then, we get into our arguments and women, we're gossipy in general and we'll gossip, but if somebody when it's time to come together, we always come together.
What would you say to people who, say that the porn industry is evil and degrading to women and ruins relationships and the fabric of society overall?
I just think that's crazy. It's not true at all. I'm just I feel we're just all normal people. We just have really fun jobs we do. And I think, back then it was a little different, but now it's we don't care what people think. And most people think it's cool. There's a lot of misconceptions that fans have, but yeah, it's we're one big happy family. We're responsible. We look out for each other. We make really good decisions.
What's the most common misconception that you come across?
That we're not clean. Yeah, I know so many women who just have never been tested their entire lives, but they're out there.
Yeah.
Wilding. So yeah.
It's not only just testing, right? Because we have a pretty strict protocol for testing, but also hygiene.
Yeah.
Porn stars are the most hygienic people that you'll ever. I mean, look at your gum trick.
Oh yeah.
Just that on itself. Who
Right.
else is doing that?
Yeah. No, we're so clean. And then I'm already OCD about everything. So I'm like one of those it's funny, I shoot porn and I get a lot of juices, but I'm also a germaphobe. So yeah, we're clean. I got a spray when I get off set. I got this spray, I got that spray. And when I get there, spring water right up inside, like the water bottle. A douche doesn't have enough water stream for me.
Really?
I use the water bottle and just gush it up.
Oh, you don't even use because most people take the douche. So it's common for performers to douche before a scene. At least here in America, I have to say I traveled to Europe and I shot in Europe and they don't generally do that there. Douches don't exist in Europe. But what they do is they usually take a shower right before the scene.
Right.
So like, God forbid should you have a location without a shower.
Yeah.
Because I have been yelled at for that.
Yeah.
So anyways, they'll replace the like vinegar solution in the douche with water because, for people that are shooting that frequently, all that solution in your body can throw your pH off. So water is generally safer. But you don't even use that.
I can't use
applicator, nice smooth applicator. You're just going to take one of those screw top water bottles and shove it up there?
I get my spring water and I bend down and I just crush the water bottle. It goes up in there like it's clean one shot. I don't got to worry about the little drip coming out of the top of the douche. That's not enough for me. That's not going to do anything. That little sprinkle of water in there. But that's just my opinion.
Hey, whatever works for you.
Sometimes people look at me crazy when I tell them that I clean out with water, but with a water bottle. But then I think it's kind of normal now.
Yeah,
I think a lot more people do it than I thought.
Yeah, I haven't been on set for a bit, so.
But sometimes people are like looking at me like, did she just say, give me a water bottle? Like, do you need a douche? No, you got spring water? Let's go.
So after everything, the leaps, the breaks, the reinventions, what advice would you give the woman who's 32, miserable in her day job, and wondering if it's too late to do something as bold as join the adult industry?
It is never too late. It is never too late. If it's meant for you, when you start doing it, it's just it's gonna happen. Yeah. And it's a lot of fun, no matter at what level you're at. If you're just like beginning and you don't shoot a lot of scenes, but you're just doing content and stuff, like it's, as long as you're creative and you have a good personality, I think that goes a really long way nowadays. Because there's a lot of beautiful girls. There's a lot of beautiful people. But I feel like if you have a good work ethic and you're positive, you can go far and it's easy.
Is there anything that you know now that you wish you had known when you first started? Like, would you have done anything differently?
Goodness, I wouldn't have taken breaks. Yeah. I'm kind of lucky with the OF and stuff just because I've been in it for so long. You still have a fan base and they kind of never go away. They're like, where did you go? But they always seem to come back, which is awesome. But if I would do anything differently, I would have never quit.
Do you think that you'd be further along in your career if you hadn't?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So, I mean, but you did mention earlier that, sometimes like the breaks were good for you mentally. So nowadays, assuming that you're not going to take a break anytime soon.
No break.
How do you unwind from work and how do you like keep that work-life balance going?
I work a lot. The good thing about nowadays and what's popular is I love doing like the OFTV and stuff. So that is actually fun for me. And people would say, no, you're working. And I'm like, no, I'm unwinding. Like I have so much fun with my girls when we do these shoots. Like we laugh all day long. Like work is fun for me. So yeah. I feel I can't sit at home and like sit in my bed or sit on my couch. Like I just can't sit down.
Yeah, I think it's the Virgo.
It's the Virgo, and it's also that mentality that never went out of my brain. Like, I missed those years, and I'm like always trying to make up for that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, I get that. It is so hard for me to relax.
It's the Virgo in you. We're both Virgos.
Yeah, it's bad. Like I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a bath, and I'm going to run a bubble bath. I'm going to bring my book. I'm not going to work on my phone.
Yeah.
Fucking 40 minutes later, I'm on my phone.
Yep.
Fucking in the bathtub, like I haven't touched my book.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll do this one thing. And then 40 minutes later, the bath's cold. I'm like sending emails.
It's true.
Fuck.
I think the only time when I just won't touch my phone, and I guess I love working out. I love exercise. I like being outdoors. So those are the times, like when I go hiking by Runyon Canyon, I don't have cell service. So I have to be one with nature.
Yeah, that's helpful.
So I think that's the most unwinding thing that I do is when I'm outside working out.
No, I'm definitely, so I go like hiking around my house, especially now, like there's so much I can't do at the moment. So I go like hiking around my house and I am 100% like, oh shit. Because like things occur to me when it's kind of quiet and I'm like, oh, I got to do this. So then I'll stop and I'll fire off an email and I'll get back and I'll be like, God, I didn't get that much exercise, but I got a lot of other shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
Well, Mellanie, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to do a separate segment for my Patreon members because I know you guys sent in some questions. But for now, where can people find you and anything in particular to look forward to this year?
Yes, I have a lot of really cool collabs. Like, in fact, I finally got to shoot with Jason Love last week.
Oh,
I was so excited about that.
He's awesome. I got to put oil on his body once.
Yeah.
I shot like a solo of him for mini vids like forever ago.
Yeah.
And I remember like someone had to oil him up. I mean, there wasn't anyone else to do it. And it was outside and it was sunny by the pool. And like, you can't be dry.
Yeah.
So
it was so much fun. His assistant shot everything for us and planned everything out for us. So I just showed up at his house and it was great. It comes out July 19th. But you can find everything. It's just MellanieMonroe.com.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so easy.
And you guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Holly Randall. If you're listening to this on an audio podcast, please make sure that you leave a review. It helps me so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.